Hi gorgeous girls. Is a menopausal tummy inevitable? As we age, are we inevitably going to get body weight around our abdomen? Now I've had 3 cesareans, 6 pregnancies, 3 gorgeous babies. Have I done enough to combat the menopausal tummy with 20 years of Pilates? Some days yes, some days no. Belly fat, really interestingly, isn't actually based on your age. It's based on stress. So how you approach your menopause will have a massive effect on belly fat. Okay, let me explain. Well, let me talk about Carolyn Franklin, who is beautiful. She talks about in the menopause, your body roars. All the years it is put up and shut up, it just won't tolerate the abuse or disrespect any longer. So what she's saying is that, you know, you can get away with things in your 20s, you can stay up late, party on in your 30s, you might even be able to get on in your 40s. But when you start to hit the menopause, this all comes back to haunt you. Your body roars. Love it. Let me just give me a few seconds to explain the female and male hormones that are working through your body. Estrogen, love it, the female hormone. Not only does it help to regulate your menstrual cycle, it also helps your skin, your bones, and it protects you against heart disease. So we like estrogen, we want to hang on to it for as long as possible. The other female sex hormone is progesterone, and that also helps you with your menstrual cycle. You have a small amount of testosterone as well. That's the male hormone. And that male hormone is produced in very small amounts in your ovaries. Your testosterone helps you with your libido, your energy, and your mental state. Good for when you're feeling crazy. Now, during the menopause or after the menopause, your testosterone reduces, but it still carries on for a good 12 years. But the thing and the beautiful wonder of all of this is that your hormones are not organised by your hormones, they're organised by your brain. There's a circuit from your brain down to your ovaries, and inside your brain you've got this tiny little part, size of a pea, and it's called your hypothalamus. Now this hypothalamus, it helps to pre-program, sends out pre-programmed messages down to the ovaries to release an egg. So your ovaries hears the message, bang, the egg's released. Really clever stuff. Now you're going to do that over the course of your lifetime. You've got about 400 eggs, and until you reach round about the age of 51. Perimenopause can be 5-6 years before that, when your periods start to get a bit more irregular, but 51 is the average for the menopause. And then what happens then is the hypothalamus is talking to the ovaries, but the ovaries have had enough. They've done their 400 eggs, they're ready to retire. So the hypothalamus is still sending the message. And what's really interesting is the hypothalamus also works with your heart rate and your temperature. Oh, what does that tell you? Heart rate and temperature. It's all been organised by the brain, the hypothalamus. So when the ovaries, when they retire, which they're supposed to do, another system comes into play. Guess what it is? It's the adrenal gland. The adrenal gland then responds to the hypothalamus, the brain. It listens to the message. So the circuit has been recreated in a different part of your body. All good. Yes, but if we go back to what Karen says about having your body roaring in the menopause, if you've been relying on your adrenal glands for the last 20, 30 years, then now it's been given an extra load. It's being asked to talk about hormone production and sort yourself out. It's going to be quite hard, isn't it? Your adrenals are tired, maybe even exhausted. And because the hypothalamus, because the adrenals aren't listening to what the brain is saying, it starts to shout louder, really loud. So the adrenals can't cope. So what they do is they produce cortisol, the stress hormone. So you're producing more and more cortisol because you're trying to respond to what your brain is asking you to do. And you can see the circuit there, can't you? You can see what's happening, all because you're not resting enough. You're not looking after yourself enough, taking the time out to go and read a book, get out in the countryside, have a walk, chillax, and then your adrenals will calm down. Because this cortisol, this hormone in your body, it shuts down all the unnecessary functions. So your reproduction system stops, your immune system stops, because it's trying to cope with the stress that your body's under. The stress from your day and the added work that it needs to do to work with your hypothalamus. So it's got another job. So it shuts down everything else that's unnecessary, including your immune system. Cortisol also inhibits insulin. Insulin is what produced in your body, and it pushes fat into your fat cells. It also inhibits, cortisol inhibits, it stops amino acids from being produced, so it gives you muscle wastage. Excessive cortisol really prevents bone formation. So what's all this telling you? This is age symptoms, isn't it? This is menopause symptoms. And it also decreases calcium. Your blood pressure rises with cortisol, and you get abdominal fat. So the whole point of chatting to you today is to explain that the menopause tummy, okay, it comes along when you get to your 40s and 50s, but it's happening not because as a direct result of the menopause, it's coming along because of your lifestyle to date. And then when it's got the extra load, it can't cope. So what can you do? Well, reduce the psychological stress. Do things for yourself, okay? I know that's hard for gorgeous girls. How can I do that? I've got so many other things to do. But it's in your best interest. It's in your immune system, your bone formation, everything else. It's in your best interests to chillax, okay? The physiology, the body, and how you're stressing your body. So you're stressing it if you're having too many sugar peaks and flows. You want to balance your sugar with your fats and proteins. And I'm really into fermented food at the moment, which will help you to digest and get absorption from everything that you're eating. I'll talk about that tomorrow or the next day. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.